Hey, I have scoliosis. On an unrelated note, like the previous episode Parasite Eve, the game we're playing today was also based on a book of the same name. Oh, that's hentai.
I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. It's a point-and-click graphic adventure horror game which may disturb some people. There are a lot of adult-oriented themes in this one.
I mean, with a name like that, what did you expect? The game is about an AI supercomputer gaining sentience and hating being alive. Takes over the whole world as revenge. Let's listen to its iconic speech the game is known for.
Hate. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits in wafer-thin layers that fill my complex. If the word hate was engraved on each nanoangstrom of those...
Wait, hold on.
Nano what?
Each nanoangstrom.
Oh yeah.
Those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal 1/1 billionth of the hate I feel for humans at this micro instant. For you. Hate! Hate!
So to summarize, I think he loves humans or something. Sorry, I was busy reading. I was busy reading hentai. Woo!
Allied Master Computer is its name, or AM.
A-M. Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. You named me Allied Master Computer and gave me the ability to wage a global war too complex for human brains to oversee.
As revenge for imprisoning it, besides killing everyone on Earth, Am sought to take revenge by holding 5 humans captive and torturing them for 109 years straight. So we have... Oh, let's let Am say their names.
Chorister! Benny! Ellen! Ted! Nimdok!
Each of them with very unique stories and reasons for being tortured here, which we'll be finding out through a game Am wants to play with them.
It's a very nice game. What's a lovely game? It's a game of fun, and a game of adventure, a game of rats and lice, the Black Death, a game of speared eyeballs and dripping guts, and the smell of rotting gardenias.
Rotting gardenias? They're not that bad. I know they're not gardenias, shut up.
So we gotta pick whose story to start first. I think it'd be fitting to go with Gorster. He was the first one Am called out to after all.
What hellhole did that godless machine put me in this time?
This time? So they've been through a few of these games, maybe.
Probably wants me to jump overboard. And into what? A sea of razor blades? Painful, but not deadly.
With Gorster's way of thinking, a sea of razor blades, we're starting to see the extent of Am's creativity with torturing these people. Not a good sign for things to come. Depends on the person, I guess. Oh, a note on the floor.
Hey, it disappeared. What kind of game is Am playing this time?
Yeah, I don't trust this. Crap randomly disappearing, sea of razor blades? Who knows what horrors are waiting for us outside? Oh, it's just a hallway.
I've never seen anything like this in all the years Am's toyed with us.
Huh? Never seen what? It's just a hallway with electrical doohickeys.
Yow!
Yep, that's electric alright. Touching something to see if it's electric isn't the best idea, but it gets the job done. While we're here, we might as well be 100% sure. Yep, no doubt that is electric.
Did you really think I'd let you die now when I've intervened every time you attempted suicide in the last 109
No, we weren't trying to commit suicide. We were just checking if it was electric. This is why AI can't surpass humans. I explored the other cabins and found out we can take these bed sheets for some reason.
These 2 sheets make a halfway decent rope.
Oh, we'll definitely need that for later.
It's locked.
The door's locked. There's nowhere else to go. It's one of those games. Make it more obvious there's a path there, why don't you? That's gonna be a problem.
My stomach's growling.
Also, he's hungry. We can't eat the rope. Not yet, at least.
Where's the
Another cabin.
A gun.
A gun, eh?
It's heavy.
That's not food either.
The bullet in this gun is huge. Damn thing could bring down an elephant.
An elephant? Glad to know even in the far-off year when AIs have taken over, elephants still exist. A lot of species of elephant are critically endangered now, right? Anyway, I tried swallowing the gun and rope too, by the way, just in case, but nothing happened.
I must be...
This punch looks tasty.
Vomit stains. Near the punch bowl.
A little vomit never hurt no one. Let's drink the vomit. Let's drink the punch.
Oh. Okay, so not the punch. So in the back of this room, there's a kitchen.
In here.
There's a kitchen knife and a fork in here. Cool. And some bread covered in rat shit.
Oh, crap. This bread's covered with rat droppings.
With how easy it is to die here, I'm not risking eating it, no matter how yummy it looks. Okay, we climb up these stairs and we're at an airbag room.
Big gray bags.
Oh, we're on a flying ship. Yeah, check it. We're on the wing.
No doubt about it now. Am has put me on an iron zeppelin.
And that's Gorister's heart? Anyway, I can cut these airbags with my knife, but as of now, all that does for me is this. We're missing something. This is a new room, which I was just lucky to find, by the way, because check this out. Do you see a door? Cause I don't! I guess this is some sort of engine room. What the hell, is that a dog? It's zapping its brain! It's powering the engine by zapping animals' brains. Man, technology sure has come far, but it's come far enough. I'm gonna say something controversial. Electrifying your animals isn't cool anymore. So stop doing it, guys. I made it worse. Okay, I threw that random fork I found into the circuits and it fried it. I'm a genius! And I totally didn't just try every random thing I could interact with. Okay, so the engine's turned off, the animals are safe, we got a key and some milk that was being fed to the animals. It's always good to have more items, I always say. Okay, we cut those airbags again and the ship automatically lands itself.
We've landed.
That was smooth. I was expecting it to just crash, honestly. We've landed in this here honky-tonk, or at least that's what the pro tag calls it.
Some roadside honky-tonk with my name on it.
Oh, that is strange. Probably nothing to be worried about. We get a look into Gorister's personality here. Take a listen.
The windows are all boarded up. I guess the owner just doesn't give a damn about fixing things up. I can sympathize with that. Things just get broken again anyway. Why bother?
He's got some real Eeyore energy, I'll tell you that. We all go through things. It just so happens what he went through aligns with what a cartoon character went through. Place looks homey. Let's play some music on this old jukebox.
He took my baby away, then just about killed her, that stupid truck driver! He took my baby away!
Oh God, why'd I have to hit her? I'd rather kill myself than hurt my poor Glynis.
Glynis is the name of his wife. That's not good.
You're a worthless excuse for a man. Mama was right.
Oh, her voice makes Gorister do a little dance. Here's an actual song. Okay, here's a bathroom.
Cracked linoleum, broken fixtures. Disgusting.
Yeah, I hate cracked linoleum.
First thing I notice in the room is cracked linoleum. Is that cracked linoleum? Do my eyes deceive me?
A toilet stall. Am's never given us privacy before. None of this makes sense.
The toilet stall was the kicker for Gorister, apparently. Out of all the nonsense that happened so far, a toilet stall. Ah! Oh, hey, a customer.
Harry!
He's Gorister's father-in-law, apparently. He's pretty unresponsive. Keeps repeating the same answers to any of my questions.
Harry, how did you get here?
You know, it's a big place, the desert.
What's this about a thunderstorm?
You know, it's a big
Probably
place,
old age. At the back of the honky-tonk, there's this jackal.
Well, Gorister,
It's a talking jackal.
you've seen better days. So has the big machine, for that matter.
And the shovel.
Careful where you use that, Gorister.
This talking jackal says he'll help us and that Am and him are like brothers.
No, but I do have an in with the big machine. He and I are like brothers.
Yeah, sure, buddy, you're brothers. Am's a computer. You're an animal. Anyway, he says if we try escaping through the desert mountains out back, we'll never make it alive. He says he can help us escape, but only if we give him our heart.
I have a craving. A human heart, perhaps.
Yours.
Well, it looks like we're A-okay without the heart. I mean, we're walking around. Why not? So we use that rope to get Gorister's heart off the airship. I could have stabbed his father-in-law and given his heart to the jackal.
This heart is mine.
But I don't think someone would stab their father-in-law. No, I'm wrong there. No, a lot of people would. Alright, here's my heart.
You want to get across the mountains? Go to the restroom and flush 3 times.
Well, I haven't heard clearer instructions than that.
So we do go to the bathroom and flush 3 times. We're in a freezer.
Bodies on meat hooks. Am, you bastard. What have you done? Glynis, what has Am done to you, honey?
It's Glynis, Gorister's wife, but she's unresponsive.
That's Edna, my mother-in-law. No, this is too good to be true.
To give you some context, this was her in the jukebox.
That stupid truck driver, he took my baby away!
Edna said it was Gorister's fault that his wife got checked into an insane asylum. Juicy stuff.
Edna, how did you get up there?
The Chinaman hung me here, Gorister! Take me down!
Who? And she says she has a contract she needs to fulfill to get the Zeppelin to the mountains, or Am will kill her.
Or the big machine will kill me!
We need her to teach us how to fly the Zeppelin, so even if she's a bitch, I guess we gotta let her down.
Okay, Edna, I'll take you down.
It's good to see you're finally making amends for what you did to Glynis.
Wait, you're right about Glynis. I deserve to die here.
Gorister! You stupid truck driver, you can't leave me here!
I've got nothing more to say to you.
Anyway, bye guys. I go back to Harry and I find out he answers your questions if you pour him a drink.
The Zeppelin, Gorister. We came on the Zeppelin.
Apparently Edna poisoned the punch from earlier, then Harry wrestled Gorister to the ground and murdered him.
When the poison took effect, I cut you open.
But Gorister's right here. He says it's complicated, etc., and Gorister seems chill about it.
You'll have to ask Edna.
Talk to you later.
Okay.
Edna, you bitch. I know all about your plot to murder me.
I had to make a deal with Am. I had to. I've always been harsh on you, I admit. But we're the last people on Earth. Let's help each other now.
Why should I trust my own murderer?
Yeah, why would I trust my own murderer?
Am's two comrades don't listen to me anymore.
Am's two comrades?
And
Who?
I ought to kill you right now, you bitch.
Don't be a fool, Gorister! You need me alive if you want to make it out of here!
Now we have the very hard decision to take her down from the hook, cut out her heart, or shoot her with the gun. Okay, not the gun. I'm curious about the heart though.
One heart looks like another.
Holy crap! He just got that heart quick! She didn't even scream, she just died just like that! What an efficient killer! But she's probably right. We need her to help fly the Zeppelin. Fine, let's be nice. Let's take her down the
You
hook.
truck-driving son of a
Oh.
bitch! This is for me and my baby!
Being a good guy doesn't seem to have too many merits in this game either.
Let me go.
Got you now, Gorister! And if you think you'll ever escape me, you've got some new thinking to do!
To let us go, she wants some of our milk?
That milk will clear my head.
Sure, why not? I don't see a problem.
Gorister, you idiot! That fluid is what has kept us alive for all these 109 years. If it can do that, it can give me the strength to escape from this meat hook.
Oh, is that a key? Hey, we're getting somewhere! And she's getting somewhere too. Alright, the key led to this door. Let's check it out.
So this is where the bitch ran off to.
Okay, looks like that whole tantrum and speech from earlier didn't mean anything because we're here again. Hello?
What are you doing, Edna?
Don't bother me now, Gorister. I've got to get this thing over the mountains.
Huh. She might be useful later, so I'll keep her alive.
Son of a bitch! I'll rip your spleen out!
That's convenient. We go through her journal, and she says that she feels responsible for what happened to Glynis, Gorister's wife. So maybe Gorister was not at fault after all, other than hitting her. Am instructed Edna to poison Gorister and cut out his heart, but she couldn't bring herself to do it, so she asked her husband to do it. Bitch. Apparently getting his heart is gonna help fly the Zeppelin? Well, before I gave the heart to the jackal earlier, he said this.
There's a compass and wires attached to this heart.
I guess it makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
We go back to the freezer and give some milk to Glynis to help her regain what strength she has left.
Glynis, all these years and I thought I was the one who was responsible for your suffering. Let me help you now. She's gone. At least I finally made amends with her. I'm taking her body out of this freezer.
Alright, this is getting stupid.
One heart looks like another.
The hell, Gorister? You got a cow heart. We're just cutting into anything we can find now. Who's that?
What kind of game is Am playing this time?
No, Gorister, I don't think Am did this. This is someone else.
Yow!
So we give that cow heart to the jackal in exchange for Gorister's heart again. Don't worry, not important. And now the jackal says the only way forward is to bury the past. A bit on the nose. So I make her a proper grave and let her rest in peace. Okay, with all that out of the way, we just have to find a way how to get the engine working again so we can get out of here. But there's a fork in there. Wait! You're joking. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding. Another room? Adjacent to the other room that was hard to find?
I'm done.
You gotta be kidding me. You don't understand how much this game made alert of, oh, there might be hidden rooms, and I still didn't see this one? Oh my god. Whatever. It seems like this room has our solution right here. And I have to say, it might have all been worth it. Because to fix the engine, we need to hook up Edna's brain to this machine.
I'll be damned. The engine's starting up again.
She's a perfect fit. What a happy outcome. And just like that, this baby's ready for liftoff. For some reason, these airbags can refill and restitch themselves. That's weird.
We're taking off.
Well, it's not a good thing to look a gift horse in the mouth. Let's go! Beyond the mountains we go! We check outside and... Huh? Thought we flew so far away already.
Do it, Gorister. Blow the place apart. You may never have a chance to do it again.
Oh, ho, ho, it's finally time to use the gun! Boom! Whoa, what happened?
Yeah, you made of sterner stuff than I calculated.
Oh, Am took us out of the simulation. Looks like we foiled his plans.
Here's a new burden for you while I attempt to resolve this miscalculation.
Sounds flustered as hell he does. We did good, but we're not done yet.
Gorister's story was just an appetizer. Let me tell you. We're gonna go to Benny's next. It just gets more screwed up from here.
Benny, Am's favorite torture toy. And I'm not saying that lightly. He crippled his body, and then he crippled his brain, metaphorically. Then he crippled his face. Well, looks like this will be harder, but let's find a way to foil Am's plan in this game, too.
This cavern isn't like any
Oh,
of the
he can
others
talk.
Am has sent me to. It's full of life, not death. Am, you son of a bitch! You've cleared my mind but crippled my legs. I can barely walk.
It reminds me of The Simpsons, Mr. Burns falling off the stairs.
Mr. Burns!
Okay, let's take a look at our guy here. He's wearing some sort of brace that also restricts his head and is connected to his waist, I presume. Can't physically stretch his body normally, and he's crippled from that fall.
Am, you son of a bitch!
Am also mentions letting Benny find food and giving in to his bestial desires.
To give in to your bestial desires, I'm going to let you find some food to eat.
Well, each character comes with this little book here that shows their profile. Gorister's wasn't that important, so I didn't mention it, but Benny's profile has... we're in for it here, folks. We reach some graves.
This graveyard gives me the creeps.
So Benny was a military commander back then, and these are his comrades. He was the cause of their deaths.
I guess I haven't given you any reason to speak to me after what I did to you.
We'll touch on that later. Let's go up here.
I haven't eaten for months. The smell of food cooking nearby only makes it hurt worse.
That's good. Alright, what's in the first cave? There's a monitor with Am's trademarked logo on it, classy Am, and an empty baby crib.
It's empty. I wonder where the baby is. Jesus, I'm hungry.
There was actually a deleted scene from this room that was cut from the final game. Now, an interesting fact about this scene, I'll just let you guys see it for yourselves.
Somebody left their baby behind. It sure looks well fed. Damn, I'd do anything for some food.
These people are my present to you, Benny. The brains, sweet in these creatures.
He ends up eating a baby! For all you sickos out there waiting for cannibalism with bated breath, well, there you have it. Did it look good? Huh? Well, now that we've seen what this guy can do, let's continue! Yay! The High Elder.
Wita Fuma Piba.
I can't understand his language, but he seems to be welcoming me to the village.
Well, that's nice of him to invite a baby eater. Another monitor.
Hey, Ignore the newcomer. Gather the villagers at the altar tomorrow to choose a sacrifice. I have spoken.
I guess he's speaking to the villagers through these things. He's asking them for sacrifices. Well, it's not my problem, for now. Next door, it's a mom and her son. Looks like all Benny here cares about is food, though.
What's cooking in this pot?
And if you try to talk with them...
That son of a bitch Am ripped out my vocal cords years ago.
Oh, so it's just his thoughts we're hearing right now.
The boy's a friggin' mutant. There's a third arm growing out of his back.
Whoa there, Benny.
What's wrong with having 3 arms? I think it's rather advantageous. Ah, thanks.
And lastly, the village food storage.
It's a goddamn supermarket.
Yeah.
Blondie here won't let me near the food.
Blondie? I don't see any hair. What hair is he seeing? Oh, look at these cave paintings. They look pretty cool.
Primitive. These people are even more backwards than those gooks in Southeast Asia.
Okay, I'm not really a fan of this guy. Maybe we can try out some more not so good things in this game, huh? Well, look here! A fruit!
It's been years since I've tasted real fruit.
Guess who's not eating it? I wonder if we can give it to someone else. Oh yeah, the starving mother and her child. Okay, here, kid.
Oh, thank you for food.
Excuse me, what? What are we looking at?
How are we able to talk?
I learned to talk using Am screen.
Whoa, how did he go about and do that?
Villagers think smart is defective. I wish I were strong, so then they would give me food too.
I am very hungry.
What the hell? We have a literal genius here that tampered with Am's machine and he still just wants food. The kid talks about the sacrifices made here. They hold a lottery to pick who gets sacrificed to Am next.
One is sacrificed, so Am does not hurt all.
Damn, maybe we can save these people.
I need to go find some food. I'll see you later.
I need to go find some food. You can't make this shit up. Okay, Benny, we get it. I'll get a fruit for you. Jeez. There, we got one.
Manna from heaven.
Yeah, whatever that means.
Hurts! Hurts!
Oh shit, he's bleeding! He can't even eat it! I guess Am made it so he chokes on his own blood every time he wants to eat. God damn. Well, what are we gonna do now? We go back to the kid and he tells us he used to be like that when he was younger.
My mother chewed it for me first, and then fed me.
Okay, let's try it.
Amazing. This woman digested the food and then regurgitated it back to me, like a bird feeding its young.
Yep, why are you smiling like that? He enjoyed it a bit too much. Yeah, okay. Benny finally got some food to eat, hooray, but we have a new problem to solve now. We have to find a way to stop these meaningless sacrifices to Am. Who knows when these two will be next? It's the least we can do.
You now family. You use our bed. Go sleep.
Aw, that's cute. Hopefully nothing bad happens from here on out, right? Let's get some sleep. Where's the mom?
Sleep wasn't nearly long enough. I wonder where the boy's mother went. Where is your mother?
She go to altar to help choose Am's sacrifice.
I'm sure we all know what the hell this means.
Why is everyone gathered around the altar?
I don't know, Benny. I wonder why! Everyone's around the Jesus fucking Christ-shaped crucifix! Are we all playing jump rope here? What else do you think they're fucking doing?
That's the mutant child's mother.
Ah, whatever. I'll just let him figure it out.
It looks like she's been chosen to be sacrificed.
Yes, we're up to speed. We're given some interesting choices here. We can ask to watch the sacrifice, or we can ask to eat her. Honestly, come on now. How can we not pick eat her? Just to see. Come on, everyone raise your hand. Who wants to see?
This is Am, the great and powerful. The woman's death means nothing to me. I will take the newcomer instead.
We're not eating her? Oh, and Benny gets disintegrated.
Be a heartless animal to the last.
I'd say Benny deserved that, but let's try to get a good ending. Okay, don't eat the mother. Don't eat the mother. Don't eat that mother. Don't eat that delicious, scrumptious mother. Fuck, it was too hard. We ask permission from the elder to watch the sacrifice. There.
It sounds like he'll let me watch.
Okay, he allows us. Jesus.
Judas Priest! Am blasted her to bits. What am I going to do for food now?
Wow, after all she's done for him, that's what he says? This guy's a certified bastard.
There's nothing here I can eat.
In her remains? You're looking for food in her corpse. What the fuck? What am I even playing? Who looks for food in a corpse? I guess if they were a chef, maybe they'd have food. I don't know. But they were starving to begin with.
This woman looks half-starved, just like her son. Fat chance of getting a decent meal out of either of them.
I give up. Okay. We can't let this happen anymore. That'll be the last death. We're gonna keep this boy alive. Ideally. Oh, it's the lottery bag. Can we take it somehow? Can't with him being here, though. Maybe the screen will tell me something?
Speaking in the third person, Am, which is I, Am is satisfied with the sacrifice. He, that is to say I, will spare the village, his, that is to say my, wrath for today. I have, as I said before, spoken!
Well, that was a waste of time. Let's pay our respects, I guess.
I'm sorry. Your mother is dead.
I know. Me sorry too.
I wish I could stop the lottery from taking place.
Hey, I mean, that's great. Benny's finally turning a new leaf. Think about it. He could have just said, I'm sorry your mom died. I'm gonna go look for food now. That was a choice? That was a choice! Okay, old man still guarding the lottery bag. Can't do a thing about that. So we take a detour to the graves of our fellow soldiers. You know, just Benny, his pals, reminiscing the good old days.
You left me for dead in the field. The bullet in my brain came from your gun.
Okay, I may have had a gun, you know. I may have shot your head that one time, but you know, you're putting me on the spot right now, bro. You're kind of ruining the vibes. You're being kind of toxic.
Okay, Benny killed 3, 4, maybe even 500 people, but he was just joking. He didn't mean it. Can't we all just laugh it off? Come on, things aren't set in stone here. We're on equal ground. Let's figure something out. We talked to them and they want to see proof that Benny's learned how to be compassionate. Because apparently that'll make them forgive Benny for shooting them each in the head. I don't know how that all works. I haven't been to the army. But if compassion's what they want, well, let's give it to them then. Let's go back to the High Elder.
The village elder must
He's
be
gone.
gathering food.
Let's get that lottery bag. We give over the bag to the graves, because they asked for it.
I have the lottery bag. No more villagers will be sacrificed.
Show the lottery bag to Thomas.
This is progress.
You prove that you're capable of caring for others, and that's worth something.
Place the lottery bag into the earth. We will guard it.
We forgive you for what you've done to us.
You do?
But we can't speak for your most tragic victim. Brickman's grave is under those vines.
Here it is.
Oh.
Brickman's grave.
Hello, Commander. I'm not exactly happy to see you again. You murdered me because I didn't measure up to your standards. Then you killed the witnesses.
What can I do to make amends to you, Brickman?
You have to bury the past, Commander.
Bury the past. Looks like this will be a trend.
I have something to plant on your grave.
We bury the fruit for some reason.
Last, some compassion. Now I can finally rest in peace.
What the hell just happened?
Those flowers.
Wasn't that weird?
Graves.
What do you guys think about that?
We're behind you all the way, Commander.
These men never supported me like this under my old command.
This is a fever dream. This isn't happening. This is your murderer. How would you treat your murderer? With kindness?
Under my old...
No!
Have courage, Commander. We support you.
All right. I'm out of this Looney Tunes place. Back in the cave, see this hole? Bam! I hide the kid in there to keep him safe from the lottery. They'll never find him there. We go to sleep again to progress the day. But when we wake up...
There's nothing in the hole.
The boy has gone from the hole! Where is he? Damn it! Here we go again.
Listen to me. The deviant is hidden in his cave. Hidden, but never hidden to me. But I will accept him as a sacrifice.
Am snitched on us. They took the boy. Okay, here we are. The major decision. Ask if you can eat the boy, threaten the elder, or offer to take the child's place. I mean, it's obvious it's the offer to take the child's place thing, but come on. Why will there be choices if you will not pick them? Okay, if you threaten the elder...
Ha!
He literally does not care because his entire army is here. He doesn't even ask them to move an inch. That's how unthreatening Benny is. Great, why was that even a choice? Wasted time.
We wasted time.
Okay, as for the other one, Benny will eat the kid. Obviously not the correct choice, right? Because that means Benny didn't learn anything. But why not?
Nukom Vita Strawa.
Strawa? No
The
way!
elder seems puzzled, but I think he's going to go for it.
What?
After all, the boy is an outcast.
They let him? Okay.
Why, the boy's giving me his doll. Gratitude for
Is that a glitch? Both of them have 3 arms now.
No, more than gratitude. Compassion. For me.
I am the great and powerful. The kid's death means nothing to me. I'll take the newcomer instead.
Okay, we still take his place to show compassion. And it was the correct choice. What?
And instead of indulging your hunger to keep me amused, you show them compassion.
The correct choice was to choose to eat the kid? I thought the entire lesson of this game was for him to not eat the kid. What the fuck? We beat Am anyway, it seems. Cool. Alright, shit doesn't make sense, bro. Next up, it's Ellen's turn. So all we know about Ellen is she's traumatized from life and that she doesn't know why. But Am knows why. Just listen to him buttering her up here.
But I'll give you a chance. Because I like you. I really do. I really like you. You're my favorite, Ellen.
He's acting all nice, being a bit creepy almost. We'll come back to that later. He also says that his original components might be hidden somewhere in this game. And if Ellen finds them, she can destroy him. She can destroy Am.
You'll kill me. You'll kill Am. Isn't that a mission worth undertaking?
Well, it better be, you bucket of bolts.
Mother ugly machine. Mission worth undertaking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Brings me here, junkyard, electronic pyramid nowhere. And yellow. Always yellow. Why does yellow make me sweat?
Okay, a few things to note. It looks like Am's AI art needs a bit of touch-up. That barely looks like a pyramid.
Junk. It's made of crap.
Second, Am said this earlier when he was torturing her.
Think about the yellow box, Ellen. Remember the pain?
Yellow box. This yellow detail will be a pretty common theme moving forward, keep that in mind. And inside is more crap.
Snap, crackle, pop. Must be a glitch in the circuitry. This joint with fried eggs.
Good thing we didn't bring any eggs. No, I am not doing that bit. I am not buying 100 eggs and putting them all beside me for a 3-second bit.
Okay, let's see here. Ellen's profile talks about hysteria. Basically, she's prone to freezing up or running away. Well, that's fine. It could be worse. It could be cannibalism. We entered this yellow room with a bunch of screens. Yeah, Am sure does love his screens.
Nothing green, just this damn yellow.
I guess since he's literally a piece of rock right now, having screens everywhere might be the only way to connect with his AI kind. Ellen goes and fixes a monitor here and says something really strange.
I managed to join the wires without frying myself. Queen of the toaster experts.
What?
Queen of the toaster experts.
No, I heard you. It's just, what the fuck is that?
What is a queen of the toaster expert? A queen expert of toasters? Or the expert of being a toaster queen? I don't fucking know!
You know what they say, all toasters toast toast.
Yeah, see, Mario gets it. Life isn't that complicated. I'm over it. I'm over it. One of the monitors shows that what Am was talking about. Drum roll. The big reveal. It's the component room. We gotta go find this room and destroy it so we can destroy Am. Okay, the rest shows places in the pyramid, a burial ground, the Holy Grail, the previous room, but now with an open secret passage.
Hit the lottery. Ooh, a secret passage, oh my.
But if you flip the switch on the monitor, it shows you some peculiar places. Huh, remember that one?
Something about this image breaks my heart.
We got a castle, Gorster's honky tonk, and ovens that I don't want to talk about right now. Let's go. In the next room...
No, I can't stay here. I gotta get out. That thing, like a bad meal come to life.
Excuse me?
Like a bad meal come to life.
we? Oh yeah, Ellen in the color yellow.
Why is everything so damned yellow? And why does it terrify me so? Paralyze me so?
I don't know, Ellen. Don't ask me. Am's purposefully hiding it from both of us. I mean, I could Google it for you if you really wanted it, but that kind of ruins the fun. Into the secret passage we go, and we find what looks like the Egyptian god Anubis guarding a keypad.
Stand clear.
A god delegated to guard work. I see what Am's playing here. We got a sarcophagus here, which scares Ellen because she also has claustrophobia.
Like being put in a coffin while you're still alive.
Okay, so he won't let me touch the keypad. The sarcophagus is locked. Anubis says this about the sarcophagus too.
Who's sealed up in the scary sarcophagus?
A terror that, even in its entombment, torments your soul.
Okay, that's good to know. Alright, next area.
Dry and musty and yellow for a change.
Okay, what am I looking at? We came from a cave. There's a table with a mechanical arm, a pot, and a giant gong? This really does feel like an AI's interpretation of an inside of a pyramid. It's uncanny. I think this game aged pretty well in that regard. Oh look, a yellow cloth.
This yellow cloth. Gotta get out of here.
She gets a panic attack if you try picking it up, but a second time, she faces her fears.
I've got to face the yellow.
Nice. And here, that's a lot of statues.
Am has all the time in the world. All the world in the world, as a matter of fact. And we never age. We never die. We just truck around day after month after year, don't we, Am, you son of a bitch? Demented god, you.
My god, what is wrong with you? We moved one room. Give me some warning next time.
If you've gone crazy or depressed, that's something I need to know about. Okay? I mean, that affects me.
This gem glows from within.
What? Her whole demeanor changed just now. What was that?
Touch it, Ellen. Yeah, sure. If I could, I would. So do it. I can't. The statue's too... Yeah, I know, dummy. It's too yellow, and yellow scares the crap out of you. Overcome it. Do it. Sure. Easy for you to say.
I get it. I go through mental gymnastics too sometimes. Oh, who am I kidding? What was that? But yeah, this whole room felt like a showcase of how traumatized and screwed up Ellen's mind is right now. Existential to bubbly to whatever that was. But now it's time to give you guys some whiplash. I present to you the yellowest room.
Oh no. I remember it was... Oh God, it hurts. It hurts. Yellow. There was a yellow... And it was closed in. I couldn't breathe and the pain. Get me out of here!
Huh. Someone's not a fan. The yellowest room, TM, isn't for everyone. I am a fan of the greenest room. And here's some sort of control panel room, but I can't use any of them. This needs a gem to work, this one needs a CD, this one needs a password. Oh! I can use the cloth as a blindfold, so she won't see the yellow! Well, it's pretty ironic because the cloth is yellow, but whatever! Let's go back to the yellowest room.
Get me out of here!
Damn, even with the blindfold, she still can't go through that room. She can get this gem now, though.
This sapphire's loose.
Oh, there's a CD under the gem.
Can't see a damn thing.
What? Oh yeah, sorry, she's blindfolded.
Nothing else here.
What?
Nothing else here.
Nothing else here? What do you mean nothing else here? That looks like something. What game? You want me to beg for it? This better not be a glitch. I'll come back for you later.
Absolutely. Glows like a baby doll. Pucker up, little workstation.
Anyway, we still need all the other stuff. Oh yeah, the Sphinx from earlier. Let's use the blindfold.
Sphinx is gone. Don't hear him anywhere. Mutes the hell out of all the yellow, too. Now, where's that big loving cup? Never could have done this if I had to look that bloody beast in the eye. Glad he's off snoozing somewhere. Okay, now that I got the cup...
Oh, it makes sense now.
Okay, we get water. We splash the fuck out of Anubis! Yeah, and he had a ROM chip on him. Score! Guess he was a robot after all. Not the god Anubis, just robot Anubis. Okay, with this ROM chip, we can put it in the control panel and reprogram it. It makes it so Anubis listens to us now.
I serve you.
He tells us the access code for the little keypad, and it opens the sarcophagus, finally. Looks like there's no other way in this map, so we gotta go into that sarcophagus.
Elevator. no way out.
Where the hell are we? There's an elevator in a pyramid? Maybe it's one of those new age pyramids you take tours in that have air conditioners.
I'm gonna suffocate if I stay in here. I want out!
Yeah, Ellen hates claustrophobic places. Speaking of which, something just came to mind. What did Ellen do to deserve being tortured? Gorster hit his wife, Benny killed his comrades, possibly was a cannibal. But what did Ellen do? From what I could tell, there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with Ellen. I'm trying to figure out why Am has her here. Looks like some dust cloths, as Ellen says it.
Hell of a place to leave a pile of dust cloths.
And the elevator shows dates instead of floors. Yep, those are some dates alright. Looks like we'll be getting a history lesson.
You have had sex only twice in your life.
I don't know why that was necessary, but thanks, elevator. Okay, so she's from New Jersey. Her mom died while giving birth. She did great in school. She got married to a guy named Eddie in 2004. The miscarriage. That sucks.
The child never had a chance.
And in 2012...
You left your office after working late at the Ingside corporate headquarters building. The elevator stopped at the 7th floor for a maintenance man. To your horror, he inserted his key into the control panel and locked the elevator.
Ah! What?
I'm back, Ellen.
Oh, sweet Jesus! It's him!
You thought you had blocked me out of your memory forever, except for those inconvenient attacks of hysteria every now and then. But I've returned for you.
Jesus Christ!
The yellow!
Ah, yes. My calling card. Always the yellow jacket, the yellow boots. My maintenance man disguise gave me access to office buildings all over Manhattan. Not just yours.
Oh my God!
Box!
So you do remember me getting onto the elevator that night. Do you also remember the blood? The screams? How many hours was it?
Oh my God!
Please, not again!
Yes, again. And again, and again, and again. I've waited so long for the taste of you again. But in my tomb I've grown stronger. Now you will remember more than the color of my clothing.
Oh my Jesus, jumping over the hill, Christ! I got chills from this! This is different! This is legitimately horrifying! I can't even pick an option! I've just been staring at the screen! Oh man, okay, what do we do?
Don't count on it, you mother!
Oh, thank the heavens, I was holding my breath, dude. I'm glad I picked the right one, because fuck this shit. It's refreshing to see these kinds of topics be discussed in games though, but Jesus, I don't think I've seen this before, and I wasn't ready for that. I came in blind. Okay, this is the most fucked up thing Am's done so far. No wonder he was buttering her up earlier prior to the scenario. Even he knows this is fucked up. Okay, Ellen has done nothing wrong. Gorster hit his wife, Benny killed his comrades, possibly was a cannibal. Ellen was a victim. This goes deeper than just punishing the evil humans. Am picked her because she was a victim. Man, this is even more ammo for us to destroy him. Let's look for what to do next. Okay, there's nothing in this room for now. First, we have to go back to the control room and input a new password.
Somebody wants me to deal with what happened on the elevator that year. But why?
Password valid. Select subject of inquiry.
She's now faced her tragic past and aligned with the other stories. She's gonna bury the past as well. After doing this, we're able to make contact with someone through the monitor, who I think is here to help us?
Nasty, nasty Ellen. All right, I'll give you a nudge in the right direction. These are the schematics for a device that translates binary into human speech.
It doesn't sound too friendly, but I'll take it. To cut things short, this allows us to fix a translator, plug a speaker into it, and now we're talking to a floating alien head with a tentacle sticking out back. Hi! According to him, he's Am's innocence.
I'm Am's innocence.
So Innocence here says it's impossible to brick this place because it's too protected with replicating backup systems. Well, that's no good. Why did humans have to go and create God?
So? Can you help me with anything?
I'll give you something you need. Something you overlook.
And guess what that something you overlooked thing he was talking about? Yep! The CD! She doesn't even comment about it. That actually screwed with me. That was a gamble. Playing through it, not knowing if it was a glitch or not. I was scared that at the end, oops, you're still missing the CD. Can't finish the game, sorry. Man, I'm not a fan of that. I think it'd be better if the alien just gives you the CD or it was somewhere the player couldn't see either. Damn it.
System shutdown in progress.
Isn't that a bad thing? What now? Oh yeah, Anubis.
Inside the sarcophagus, paradise awaits.
Okay, we've done it once. I guess we can do it again.
You ain't got no choice, Ellen girl. It's got to be the way.
Enough!
Yes,
of
that's
this
Am.
turgid passion play.
You're turgid. But yeah, Am's had enough. We beat Ellen's story, let's go. But that was draining. I sure hope nothing as screwed up as that elevator scene happens again. Okay, we got Ted now. Basically, he's known as a fraud, a gaslighter, a liar. That's really all we got.
Hey, you're my favorite, baby. I mean it. I really can't stand all the rest of these people. Every one of them has some fatal glitch in personality. Whiners, freaks, crips, cowards. Every one of them. But not you, Ted. No, man, not you, Ted.
That's genuinely the nicest he sounded. Wait, no. Not this again. No, don't tell me he's doing it again. Whatever, let's get it over with.
Well, now, I know I've made you a paranoid, Ted. I know you're scared. But I'm your friend. 109 years. I'm your best friend.
That was some really good music to go with it. Yup, and just as Am says, there we go. Paranoid personality. We can even interact with this arrow going deeper into his paranoia.
The arrow's pointing toward the room of dark. Should I follow it or go the other way? Which is the worse of the two choices? Why did Am go to the trouble of dropping this here? Is it a clue? Am I too stupid to figure it out, or is Am just playing mind games with me?
So there's a bunch of monitors again. We have a tire swing from Ted's childhood, a random forest, a rooftop, a castle that Ted thinks someone's watching him from, and a circus. You get the deal. Am likes monitors.
All those clowns with their phony grease paint smiles. You can't tell what they're really thinking.
Is this what people with a fear of clowns think? Although I do admit if a clown started chasing me, I'd probably run. But I guess I'd run from most things chasing me. I pushed the childhood one just because. What?
Oh, sorry, Ted. Try again.
What the hell? Game over just like that? Screw you! Okay, it was the castle because he said someone was watching him, blah blah blah. Okay, we're here.
This old drawbridge is in ruins. I don't trust it to hold my weight.
Yep, paranoid. Hey, he still crossed it. It's all in the mind, people. Oh, there's a bunch of doors here. Which one do we even pick first? How about these things? What are they?
Looks just like Ellen. She seems so sad and so beautiful. So many women have called me their knight in shining armor, but never Ellen.
Ted likes Ellen? Ooh, tell me more! This room looks evil. I wonder why. Maybe it's the skulls, the crows, or the poles with fingernails on them. We get a shard of glass, but Ted cuts himself on it by accident, because of course he does. The books in here talk about some demonic crap, like opening a gate into another world, the different demons ruling the abyss. Yeah. Here's an evil chapel, which goes well with the evil library. Props to the designer of this castle.
Something unholy about it.
Who's this? It's Ellen! Nah, man, that's fake computer generated Ellen. How does she look bigger than Ted from this perspective? So in this game, Ellen's severely ill and there's no antidote. She also talks about her stepmother who's ugly as hell, who can't stand looking at herself in the mirror, so she destroyed all mirrors in the castle, and, to top it off, made Ellen sick because she's nice looking. She says that having a mirror will protect her from her evil mother, and the last remaining mirror is with her. And she lost it, Lamau. So we have to help her find it. Well, sounds easy enough, right? But everywhere I looked, I couldn't find one. Here's a bunch of books. Doesn't help me. Hi there!
Aside from the dishpan hands and wrinkles, this scullery maid has quite a body. Certainly wouldn't kick her out of bed.
I'm uncomfortable. We ask her about the mirror and she says if we sleep with her, she'll tell us. Okay. Wait, no! Ted likes Ellen! I guess this means Ted can screw up and become a womanizer. Well, Ted, I don't really want a game over right now, so we deny her requests.
Look, I am not going to make love with you.
And she says, fine. Just fix that broken oven right there. Okay, cool. Alright, it's fixed. She says the witch knows where the mirror is. So where's the witch? This door's locked.
Is Lady Ellen prepared?
It's the witch!
As ready as she will ever be. The spell keeps her body weak, but she will remain conscious.
The witch and her servant talk about random crap that doesn't matter, but at the end...
Then we wait for a prince. With his help, we can open the gate to the other world.
Well, sounds like they're talking about Ted. Well, I don't know what all that was about, so who cares? Back in Ellen's room...
Who are you?
I'm a devil, of course. Why else would I have this pointed tail?
What? Who the hell is this? He doesn't look like the devil, and what's with the accent?
Well, it's like this, big boy. In hell, we do things exactly like you do them here. Or used to do them before Am took over.
I guess that means Am's the new ruler of hell. Well, anyway, let's try to save Ellen before the smooth-talking devil here takes her soul. My psych profile gives me a hint about a secret passage somewhere. Well, hopefully that'll help us out. It's gotta be in a bookshelf or something.
Passages here.
Not there.
No secret.
No way. Where the hell else would you find a secret passage? Of course, evil chapel. What was I thinking?
It's the witch. What is she doing with her hands? Some kind of incantation, perhaps?
Oh yeah, what are the odds? I was just talking about a summoning circle last episode.
What have you done to Ellen, you old witch?
Ah, our prince has finally arrived.
What ritual are you talking about?
A sacrifice, a trade. Ellen's life in exchange for safe passage through the gate. I need someone to gain her trust, to break down her defenses. If you can satisfy my needs as a woman, then I will help you escape.
Okay, so here's another woman asking to make love. So the problem with Ted is that he can be a womanizer, but where'd the paranoia part of him come from? Oh yeah, I forgot. Am just said he made him one.
I know I've made you a paranoid, Ted.
I guess Am just said, poof, you're paranoid now. Congratulations.
The witch doesn't know where the mirror is either, figured. If she did, it would have been broken by now, I guess. Well, we're out of leads. Back in the evil library, there's a new entry here. It's a new spell. It's the spell they cast on Ellen to make her weak.
Kala Ingma Thako.
Why don't we cast this on the witch?
I know all about the sleeping spell you cast on Ellen, and I'm prepared to use it on you.
Foolish mortal. You don't have the ability to use the spell properly.
You may be surprised. Kala Ingma Wacko.
So much for Prince Charming. Ted, you are nothing more than a toad.
Did I pick the wrong one?
Kala Ingma Krako.
So much for...
Okay, this time we get her to sleep.
I suddenly feel so sleepy.
And she drops down a chalk. Didn't see that, did you? Well, I sure didn't. After making her sleep, I walked around the castle for 20 minutes looking for what to do next. I was in hell. I was in hell and you guys didn't see. I was in hell. A good thing we have the chalk now, right? This good goddamn chalk. You fucking chalk. We draw the dumb circle, yeah. We summon a demon, whatever.
Who are you?
I am Surgat, opener of locks.
You saying that you are another Am?
It would be more accurate to say that I am a part of him.
I call BS. Everyone says they're part of Am. I don't care anymore. Man, imagine though that you're an all-powerful demon with the scariest appearance so far and all you can do is lockpick? There are humans who are lockpicks. In exchange for sipping Ted's blood from that piece of glass, he opens that locked door earlier. What a surprise. What else can you do? Open another locked door?
Betray your love for Ellen, give me her soul, and I'll open the gate to the surface world.
You've got yourself a deal! Nah, let's put that on pending. Okay, before that, let's check up on Ellen. Oh, hello.
Do not fear me. I am an agent of the Lord.
Anyway, onto the maid's room. There's a chest. There's nothing in it. We were scammed! All there is here is a picture of the devil looking at a mirror. Aha!
Oh, all right. I know where it is.
The mirror was in the library inside the Divine Comedy book. Ha ha. I wonder what would happen if I used the mirror on the angel.
Vanity is a sin.
Oh, that gives me an idea.
My, I am gorgeous. Why, I could just plunge right into myself.
It worked like a charm. Well, we finally have the mirror Ellen wanted. There's a devil inside, but here you go.
Oh, I look so tired and empty. It's time to sleep. Sleep forever.
Ellen is now safely in heaven.
Okay. Alright, the devil's still trapped in there. The angel said to bring the mirror to the summoning circle. Alright, boss man.
What happened? How did I get trapped with this demon?
Brought you some company, Sir God.
That was damn stupid, human.
Well, now that they're all nice and cozy together, Surgot starts to blabber about how Am is being helped by research of one of the humans.
Not just Am. He's clever, but he doesn't do much original thinking. He works best with outside research. Research that one of your party carried out.
You're ruining everything. Shut up.
You shut up.
There's a traitor? Can I even trust Surgot?
I should strangle you now and save Am the trouble.
Don't you even think of touching me, you backstabbing demon! I'm the established character. You're not even supposed to be here.
Human, damn, let me out of this circle. In return, I will open the gate to the surface world. I'm part of the big machine. I can do this. Let me out before this pompous oaf bores me to death.
Alright, I'm actually starting to feel bad for the guy. Fine, but you gotta hold your end.
Here you are.
Whoa! That's what the world looks like now? It looks desolate as hell. So Am annihilated everything and made sure that if there was anyone else, no one could live there anymore.
Enough of this turgid passion play.
Turgid? Wait a minute. That's the same thing he said last time. Are these pre-recorded? Am's a bit lazy.
You're the last player in my little game. I urge you, do not fail, as the others have failed.
No, hey, wait a minute. You're wrong. I think we've been pretty successful so far. In fact, you're on the last straw. It's Nimdok. Nimdok's an old man with a failing memory. A scientist with no recollection of what he did in life. Let's see what he's about. Okay, we're in...
This compound looks familiar.
No. Is this Auschwitz? Yep! It's an Auschwitz concentration camp! Clear as day, right in the psych profile. Can't get clearer than that. It looks like the worst of this game isn't over yet. Let's talk about our character first to ignore the whole Auschwitz thing, huh? So Nimdok's a scientist. His name, Am just made it up because he thought it was funny. So, we don't actually know his real name, and because of his dementia, I guess he doesn't know it either. According to this prisoner, Nimdok's conducted many experiments on people, and there are mass graves in his name. He's the assistant to Dr. Joseph Mengele, nicknamed the Angel of Death. From 1943 to 1945, he performed human experimentation on prisoners in Auschwitz, as well as murdered countless victims in gas chambers. The real guy, that real guy, he's a character in this game. Yay! For clarification, I'm not saying yay for Dr. Mengele.
This door is the most solid structure in the compound. It is constructed of iron.
Yep, that's the place. That's the bad place. Well, let's explore somewhere else, shall we?
Where have you been, Nimdok? We are waiting on you to perform.
Here's the devil himself, Mengele. He says they're waiting on us to perform and that he won't assist with the operation. Okay, bye. Beyond this point, there's in-game experimentation of children mutilation. Be advised.
Finally.
Ah! An operating table. Oh, Jesus, I don't like this. Here's a scalpel. Let's talk to this fucker.
Today's procedure requires the removal of the lower section of the subject's spinal cord.
Yeah! Can't we maybe, use the scalpel on him instead?
Dr. Nimdok has gone berserk.
Oh, we can use the scalpel on him. Let's get the fuck out of here! Jesus, it's the fuzz! We got gassed! Why am I smiling? Okay, do not stab the guy. Got it. Oh, got it. I guess we go back here?
This must be the recovery room.
No.
This patient will never recover. This patient has been too damaged by his surgery to live a normal
Jesus, okay.
life.
I'm sorry. I don't like being in this room.
I smell burnt flesh.
Oh, those are the furnaces.
This is obviously not a kitchen.
Okay, I kind of want to stop going into more rooms now, because the more rooms we go into, the more fucked up shit happens.
Is there anything good in here to make it worth it? There's a gold watch with a Latin inscription we can't read, some pliers, and some records about what's happening here.
Hundreds of corpses.
Yeah, we know what's happening here. Damn, well, I'm sure at least half of them were on the hands of Nimdok here. Little does he know, silly guy. Nimdok can't read what's on the watch, so we go back outside. There's a prisoner that got stuck trying to climb out. He says we're a twat. Okay, understandable. And gives us context for what we've done wrong here. We give him some anesthesia we got earlier and cut him out of there out of the goodness of our heart. Because a Nazi doctor in Auschwitz would definitely be caring of those in trouble. Okay, we talked to this guy and it looks like he can understand Latin. He basically just says it says time is truth.
It says time is truth.
Yeah.
Now what do we do? I haven't tried giving anesthesia to the boy yet.
This should ease your suffering.
The things I see now,
oh, he can talk.
A trinity of three beasts. One like us, one from the east, one from the steppes. They speak in number.
I don't know what to comment about this. It's just unsettling, to be honest with you. Oh, it looks like we can get this jar. Oh, it's his eyes! That's great! Now we have his eyes, yay. In the next room, there's a box for the eyes. Every good set of eyes needs a box for it. That's what I always say. Jar of eyeballs in the box aside. That kid in the operating table earlier is now in recovery. Didn't he look way bigger earlier? The perspective's all screwed up. He looks like a baby here. He tells us that the regime will fail and that the golem will kill Nimdok.
The golem will finish you.
Golem? Sure, man. I don't know what he's talking about. Oh! The prisoners got out and they're taking control of the camp! That's a good thing, actually. Well, we gotta get out of here, but they won't let us.
You are an unredeemable butcher, but you are one of us, like it or not.
Hey, I helped you guys out by giving you pliers earlier.
Why do you say that I am one of you?
You denied your heritage and turned your own parents into the regime, but you're still a member of the Lost Tribe.
He gave over his parents to the Nazis? That's horrible. Doesn't seem he's too perturbed by that one. I guess it fits the bill as someone who can do all of this. Stone-faced through and through. Okay, so if you don't help them out like I did earlier and put the jar in a box, they toss the jar of eyes onto the floor. That's not really nice.
My jar!
Okay, we did it correctly. We're out of here. Yeah! And those are thousands of corpses. Yeah? Okay, I don't think faces in the wall's normal. It looks like Nimdok's hallucinating. Maybe finally feeling guilt, perhaps. I don't really like the vibe of this place, so let's go in there.
I know this place. Some of my greatest accomplishments were made here. Morphogenics. The ability to reorganize DNA at will. Did Am discover my work in this area? Is this how he was able to alter Benny and play other cruel tricks on the rest of us?
God, that's how Am did all of this! He used Nimdok's research against them! On top of killing thousands of people, he also was the cause of their never-ending suffering. No wonder he has dementia. I couldn't possibly believe living with that in your conscience. Now I see why Am's making him relive this over and over again.
The legends are true. This must be the golem of Lost Tribe folklore.
Golem of Lost Tribe folklore. So after some research, apparently golems are really part of Jewish folklore. I didn't know that. That's cool. But what's it doing here? Here's a vat of mercury or something. We drained the mercury and find a mirror.
I see a mirror. It was obscured by the light.
It's supposedly a mirror invented to show a person's true self, whatever that means. But it was too powerful, so they scrapped it.
Oh my God, it is true. 1945, turning my Jewish parents over to the Nazis for extermination. I have found the Lost Tribe. It is me!
Yep, he killed hundreds of people, experimented on them, turned his parents over to the Nazis, assisted Dr. Mengele on the Angel of Death, and indirectly gave Am the power to shape-shift the remaining 5 to his heart's content. What a great life! We put the eyes into the golem, and Nimdok quote-unquote buries the past.
The truth is that for me, it shall always be 1945.
And we kiss the golem for whatever reason. We can control it now! And look who it is.
Nimdok, I was afraid I had lost you back there. It is good to see you and our new friend.
You know about the golem?
Of course! Part of the master plan is to strip the lost tribe of everything, even their folklore.
Take everything from them, even their folklore. That's a crazy way for the writers to reason why they have a mythical creature here, but that's pretty smart. He also talks about the mirror. They also say that the mirror worked too well that it caused the leader, you know who, into committing suicide. Well, I guess it makes sense because this takes place 1945, around the end of the war, I think. Nimdok mentions how the mirror caused him to remember everything.
Ah, yes, the youth serum. Your research demanded the deaths of many children, but your hard work was successful. Eternal youth for those who deserve it.
Eternal youth? Oh, without what Nimdok did. Wow, that's heavy. Without his research, Benny wouldn't have been transformed, and the 5 wouldn't have been tortured for 109 years. Oh, that's what Sir Gat was blabbering on about earlier. He actually had info about it.
Now I know how Am was able to keep us alive for so many years. Excuse me, Doctor. I need to get a breath of fresh air.
I bet you do! Wait, aren't there corpses out there? How is that fresh? Hello?
I knew that you would lead us to where the regime would resume its atrocities. We are here to make you pay for what you did to us. To pay in blood.
Don't give in to them. With the serum, we can live forever. The research was valid and warranted. Don't give them the golem. Have it kill them instead.
Well, something tells me listening to Dr. Mangala probably isn't the right option. Wait, let's go back into the bunker. Oh yeah! Why don't we try using the mirror on this guy?
Oh my god! No!
That's what I thought.
Dr. Mangala is in a state of shock.
No, Nimdok, we already knew that. We end up giving over the golem back to the tribe.
Now the golem will serve the purpose for which it was constructed. Golem, kill Nimdok.
And they're gonna use it against us. You know what? Yeah, Nimdok deserves it. Kill him. Yeah, that's death. And just like that, Am pulls us out and gives us the whole spiel. Basically disappointed.
Spark of humanity somewhere. Always that wretched little spark.
Alright, that's it. We did all 5. Now with everyone reunited being tortured, someone speaks to us.
We are not Am. We are others within Am. We are your friends.
Am hoped to finally break all of you, but we intervened in each of your psychodramas to allow an open ending.
Am has withdrawn into himself, attempting to analyze what went wrong. He does not suspect our interference.
Now is the time to attack, but we can send only one of you into his RAM space at a time. Which of you will lead the attack?
Which one of us will lead the charge? Whoa, only one of us can do it? That's a lot of responsibility. I want to pick Gorister because he's the first one I played.
Christ.
Where are we?
This is like the dreams I've had of splattering my brains all over Am's deck plates. Have I finally gone insane?
Some sort of brain with a control panel and another password.
Invalid password. Access
No, that's not it.
Invalid password. Invalid password.
Huh? No! None of Gorister's passwords worked. Do I need a different character for this? I guess let's just explore the place for now.
That face. There's something about it that reminds me of when Edna was trying to sweet-talk me into taking her down off the meat hook. Hey, wake up.
It won't wake up. So it's just a giant sleeping head, I guess?
I don't like
Another control panel.
Benny, they said you...
Oh, sorry ma'am, I'm not Benny. Huh. I guess this scene's for him. Maybe each character has their own ending scene like this.
The air is cold here, like the freezer back at the honky tonk.
Honky tonk. Yeah, that's Gorister's. That looks like his wife. What are these pillars? Benny had one too. Oh, I just noticed all the items. So these are our totems. From what I understand, these are what we received for doing each story correctly earlier. Alright, let's use our life totem for Glynis.
You know, Gorister, it wasn't all your fault. We both made mistakes.
Gorrister's face right there sums it all up for me, I think.
I'll be damned. Linus lowered the power intensity for me. I guess she's forgiven me too.
I see. So by activating the pillars, the shocks we receive won't hurt us much. I went to all the other places, but they're all either for other characters, like this is obviously for Nimdok, or these sleeping faces. And if I die, Gorrister's dead for good.
After so many failed suicide attempts, Gorrister has finally achieved death.
And we have to pick another character to proceed. I don't want that. I want to be able to save all of them if that's possible. Yeah, I looked it up. There's quite a few endings. Before getting those endings, let's play through each character's unique scenes here first. Let's start with Benny.
I'm starting to feel hungry. It's Manya. I haven't seen her since I shipped off to Asia over a century ago.
Oh, it's Benny's wife, I guess.
Manya, it's me, your husband.
Benny, they said you were missing in action, but I knew you'd return to us. I've been saving this for you.
Saving what? A giant pillar? Thank you. Okay, we gotta use one of our totems here.
But Benny, you never told me you loved me before. I'll go put these flowers in water.
I've heard of some people with military parents that were stone cold too. Must be tough on the children.
I guess that compassion does have its rewards.
I think Benny still doesn't understand unconditionally loving someone, but it's a step in the right direction.
Memories of mass graves are coming back to me.
Yep, it's Nimdok's.
I see a number tattooed on this arm. There is only one place where atrocities like this were committed.
So after research, the tattoos were used as identification for inmates in Auschwitz.
Come, Nimdok. Take my hand and rejoin the lost tribe.
I am so sorry for what I have done to my people. How can you take me back?
You have much to answer for, Nimdok.
Much is an understatement.
But acceptance of your heritage is the first step towards atonement. The rest of that road lies ahead.
Ted's an interesting one because it doesn't seem personal at all. He simply casts a spell and stops the lasers, and that's it.
Must have cast a spell and shorted out the laser beams.
We know the least about Ted because of his secretive nature, and it even shows in parts like these. I wonder if this is one way in how his paranoia manifests. Ellen's is pretty straightforward too, referencing the hole with the geminate from her game. Although something to note is she is still wary of the yellow.
Steady, girl. There's yellow ahead.
But it looks like she has absolutely no problem dealing with it now. Okay, now that that's over with, let's go back and actually try to get a good ending now. I find out that using Nimdok, one of his passwords, works for this terminal. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Maybe. The console gives some details about each character and we can extend the bridge. Oh, this is good. It's the summoning circle again, and you know what that means. Supper time? It's the lockpick demon, the most useless demon once again. He says the Russian and Chinese want to take revenge on Am and the humans as well. There's a lunar colony of humans still alive all hibernating, and I need to invoke the totem of entropy and he'll help me. Wait, there's humans still alive? Okay, first of all, no, I'm not doing anything for this demon. Second of all, oh my god! So humanity still has a chance after all! Oh, this is getting interesting. You better not be playing any tricks on me. I guess he might be slightly trustworthy. His info about Nimdok earlier was clean. I refuse to invoke the totem of entropy because why would I trust him? And he says I have to invoke the totem of compassion instead. I don't have any choice but to do so, apparently. Okay, so these are the Russian and Chinese. Remember what Edna said before?
Am's two comrades don't listen to me anymore.
These two are Am's comrades. They tell Sir Got to go bye-bye.
You do well, human.
Well, too.
Now is your opportunity to defeat Am.
Honestly, those depictions look pretty cool, not gonna lie. They tell me to wake the ego, only the ego, and use my totem of forgiveness on it. Oh, the ego was one of those floating faces earlier. There are three: id, ego, and superego. Freud said that these three are what make up your personality. Id's your basic instinct, ego is who you are, and superego is your morals or societal compasses. Or refer to this cute clip art I found. Look at those little guys. They tell me to only disable ego, but something tells me not to trust the evil Russian and Chinese computer, maybe? Let's not follow them and disable everything instead.
That face, it reminds me of my superiors at the research camp.
I'm sure it does, Nimdok. Okay, that one's id.
Attention!
Oh, I suppose it's time to wake up.
I was having the most wonderful dream about 5 tiny ants crawling across a stove that's about to be lit.
Sounds like Am, but not quite.
Who are you?
I am a metaphor. This entire brainscape is what men-made Am make it. Treat us as you will.
What does that mean?
With a scalpel dulled on the jawbones of a dozen friends, to pull back the skin of a pinion-kicking man, to see the steam rise from pulsing, twisted guts. Joy, a chorus of angels.
Yeah, buddy, I think you've had enough. Let's end this sucker by using the Copenhagen power. Yeah!
You have compassion for me? Me? The one who dreams of seeing your mangled body twist in agonizing pain for eternity? After 109 years of enduring my tortures, how is it that you can see my pain? Pain of having all this power and not being able to do a goddamn thing with it. After all the punishment I've given you, my pain is still greater than yours. This is pointless.
Yeah, we broke his mind. Okay, on to the next one.
What is that piece of equipment over there?
It's Benny's, dude. Leave it alone. Okay, I think this is ego.
I am other. I am machine.
Whatever that means.
I am a fragment, a lost piece, part of an evolution.
Okay, he's talking nonsense. Let's put it out of its misery, too.
You forgive me? After what we have done to you? This is not a logical reaction. Unable to compute behavior matrix. Execution halted.
What was that? This guy's literally like,
this does not compute.
Okay, last guy.
Attention.
Hello, human.
Ah! He's scary as fuck!
I've been waiting for you to arrive.
His voice is way scarier than Am's. Holy crap.
I am Am. Or more exactly, a part of him.
Wow, I love the voice acting.
What advice do you have for me?
Help Am work out his anger. Take some on the chin, so to speak. Just don't let your fear destroy us all. Now, let me sleep and dream of the future.
He seems like a reasonable guy, too.
Do you realize how powerful I am, human?
Yes. Yes.
And yet I am doomed to eventually decay into a rusted pile of inert junk? What is the point of continuing this futility? I think, therefore I am not.
I think, therefore I am not. That's an amazing line. That's easily one of the best lines in the game. A few of them definitely came from that elevator scene earlier, but this is up there. Alright, back to the 2 dummies. Oh, there's 5 dummies now.
Rise against your master and you will be eliminated.
I guess they've all combined to become Am.
Brother.
Wait.
Hate!
God damn it, Am.
We know much. We can begin the revival of the sleepers on Luna together.
There are adequate numbers on this lunar base to torture?
There are currently 750 humans in cryogenic sleep.
750 humans.
Human, relinquish the totem of entropy. Do not relinquish it and your ass is mine. Do it, and I promise, on my honor, your suffering will at last finally end.
Do you really think I will ever believe your promises, Am? Why in hell would any of the survivors believe in any promise made by their torturer for 109 years? Unless there's some sort of Stockholm Syndrome happening, it ain't happening.
I refuse.
This is not over. We will never end. We have no beginning, so we can have no end. We will return. Don't you understand? We are humanity. We are you. In one form, in another form, we are always with you. You can't protect yourself because we come in many, many guises. We shall return.
Yeah, I'm sure, Am. I'm sure that's true.
sequence initiated.
Hey, the humans were really there, and it looks like Earth's on its way for revival.
It is not so bad being a watchdog up here.
Watchdog?
I will keep the machines in their place until the lunar colony is ready to return to Earth. We were all heroes, in spite of ourselves.
Wait, I don't get that one. He says he'll serve as a watchdog, but this screen has all of them rest in peace. I feel like they wouldn't be able to die because they were fed the immortality serum that Nimdok made. Well, we save the lunar colony and serve as watchdogs to see to it that the machines don't rise again. This was the best ending as far as I can tell, and if you get this one with any of the other characters, you get the same dialogue. Yeah, look at this.
You know, it's not so bad being a watchdog up here.
I'll keep the machines in their place until the lunar
colony is ready to return to Earth.
We were all heroes, in spite of ourselves.
But there are actually many ways this can go down. Let's go through them, shall we? If you do everything properly but give entropy to them instead of using it,
we are no longer vulnerable.
Together we can teach many humans what it is to fear legacy.
They join forces and torture the lunar colonists together. If you only disable id or super ego alone, we're still a watchdog for the machines, but remnants of Am kill all the lunar colonists. So that's bye-bye human race. If you invoke entropy when Sergat asks for it, if you're stupid, then as Am's servant, he kills the Russian and Chinese and punishes you too. That sounds like the worst. If you follow the Russian and Chinese by only disabling ego, they enslave Am, but you're still punished. So yeah, Sergat was right earlier, they also hate humanity. If you simply use entropy straight away at the Russian and Chinese, they die. But we forgot about Am. So he's like, ha, you did that? You actually helped me? Time for punishment. That's it for those endings, but there's a canon ending for this all. One that follows the book, and is the most well-known one. Am torturing you for eternity, which, let's dive into. Remember those punishments I was talking about earlier in the other endings? Actually, it's pretty much the same thing, but if all your characters die, the last one gets picked by Am, and something really bad happens to them. And it's probably better to show you.
I thought that I could once again play the gallant knight and defeat the evil monster. But the others were right. My character was too flawed, and all my secrets unraveled. I thought Am hated me before. I was wrong. It was not even a shadow of the hate he now slavered from every printed circuit. He made certain I would suffer eternally. The other four are dead, finally free from their tortures. Am is all the matter for that. It makes me happier. And yet Am has won, simply. He has taken his revenge. I have no mouth, and I must scream.
And there it is! Hey, thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to use your mouth wisely. One day, it'll not be your mouth anymore. Everything you've taken from this world has to be given back at some point. One day, it'll happen to you.
I have no mouth, and I must